Nigga!
Yes, it is me, the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. How fly do I look? I mean, really.
Shut up, you fucking nigger bitch!
Nigga bitch monkey woman, you're the best!
Oh, you got it? Oh, fuck you, nigga!
Dawson. Shane Dawson. Are we really even surprised? I don't feel bad for you. So, if you guys have not seen any of his videos, or if you've been living under a rock, Shane Dawson has been accused multiple times on different shit for years about him being a pedophile and being a racist. So in this video, we're going to kind of talk about everything and why he's being canceled, but I don't want to say canceled because he still is at 23 million subscribers. So yeah. So to everybody that doesn't know who Shane Dawson is, let me just do a quick summary on him. So Shane Dawson came on the scene when he was 19 in 2008. Keep that in mind. And he started doing sketches, and back then it was more acceptable for people to think that they were funny and be an actor, so that they talked about race. Back then it was big for everybody to do blackface and race and all this other shit and think it was funny. So, yes, he came on there, and by 2010, he literally gained 500 million streams or viewers. So, he has been a really big influencer since the start. So yes, if you guys are new to my channel, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. This video is going to be a little different. We're going to be doing a podcast / voiceover. Yes. So yes, just enjoy this, and I want to know what you guys think down below at the end of my commentary.
This child was probably 6 years old, and I was taking a picture of something, and the kid turns to me and goes, "Oh, are you Instagramming?" And first of all, how does a 5-year-old, 6-year-old know what Instagram is? Right. Which is terrifying. Mm-hmm. Second of all, I was embarrassed because yes, I was, and it was a picture of my salad. And the 6-year-old girl goes, "Oh, how many followers do you have?" "I have 125,000.
No.
Her dick was almost as big as mine.
Really?
And I said, "Okay, little big dick, why do you have so many followers?" And she goes, "Oh, I'm a cheerleader." And I'm like, "Oh, really?" And she shows me her Instagrams, which are like, first of all, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but like, she's like sexy. She's like sexy.
You're disgusting.
I know. Listen, we've talked about pedophilia
this
before.
Is Shane, like, do not say this, and like, I don't even want to talk about it. Like, you will get arrested. Like, he kind of can.
Listen,
he
allegedly,
has a justification for pedophilia, okay, and it's so disturbing. And like, I just pretend that he doesn't.
Okay, wait, no. Let me explain. Let me explain.
Oh God.
Here's my justification for pedophilia.
I can't.
Here's my thing. People have foot fetishes. People have fetishes about, everything. Fine, everybody do your thing. So why is it when somebody looks at Google's like naked baby on Google and jerks off to it, they can get arrested? I don't understand that.
Because
here's the worst part of it. I actually went to Google and I'm like, I don't want to see.
You could get arrested.
I know, but I just wanted to see, like, okay, let me pretend like I'm a pedophile for a sec. So I typed in naked baby. First of all, they were sexy. Okay, back to the Instagram. So I look at this little girl's pictures, and she had makeup on. She had her tongue out. She was doing like the peace sign. She was doing a backflip.
Is she like Honey Boo Boo? Is she fat?
No, she was like this.
Now, y'all just heard that disturbing, disgusting podcast that he did with one of his friends or whatever. Honestly, so that came out first, and people were talking about it, and I saw that it was going around Twitter and Instagram. But I wanted to say, first off, the way that his partner on the podcast just accepted it and acted like it was fine, or like she said, just acted like he didn't. See, that's the thing I'm talking about. Black people, y'all need to wake up, because these white people will defend their kind, even if they're doing the most disgustingest shit in the world. I'm not saying anything about black people, but all I'm saying is they'll always hold up for their own, but we can't even do nothing. But I'm just saying, and I'm not saying that it is right at all. I'm just saying, look at how white people will defend their own kind so badly. So if that's not bad, recently a video of Shane Dawson jerking off to, or pretending to jerk off to, a Willow Smith poster resurfaced. Y'all, if you guys cannot believe that this guy is a pedophile by now, I don't know what the fuck will have you guys believe.
Oh, Willow. Oh, I'll whip your hair back and forth. Oh.
So it's gotten bad to where pretty much Jada came out and said, well, y'all see what she said. I'm pretty much done. No excuses. And then you see that Jaden, shout out to Jaden. Jaden came out and pretty much said that he's disgusted. You sexualized an 11-year-old girl who happens to be my sister. Is this the furthest thing from funny? It's not okay, and a slight bit. And he went on a couple of rants. And to be honest, I'm not mad at him. He has every right, both of them have every right to say and speak their mind, because nobody... This man is so nasty, y'all. And I've been saying this for years. So I'm just not surprised with this man. Like, okay, so let's break it down. This man said that he came out so he was on the scene when he was in 2008. That means he was 19. He was still doing all of this biggery shit and this stupid racist shit, not even to say pedophile shit, because of all of it. He was doing all this shit up until like 2013 or 14. So you had to been 23. I'm only 20 years old. I know right from wrong. And for you to say that, oh, it's just because of the climate and everything else, I thought it was acceptable. No, that tells me that your family and everybody else around you thinks and thought it was okay, and probably still does to this day behind closed doors. So you guys just, you just can't tell me that this man is not a fucking pedophile. So let me just talk about him and Jeffree Star. So as y'all know, Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star, they did that documentary, and after that, they came out with a palette, eyeshadow palette or whatever, sold millions. And child, when I tell you, I'm just not surprised. We all know that pedophiles and racists all run in the same clock. Like, they all run in the same clique. That's why I'm not surprised. Like, show me who your friends are, and it tells you exactly who you are. So I'm not surprised. And then he wanted to come out with this stupid ass apology video. I want to play this video. I'm gonna play a little snippet of it, but it's sad because it literally took a fellow YouTuber to come out and speak about, I can't think of her name, but I'm gonna put her right here. She came out and talked about and apologized and is quitting YouTube because of her backlash with doing blackface. And in his video, he says, because of her, I decided to come out and make this video. Nigga. And I'm sorry, I meant to say Jenna Marbles. So, I don't know if you guys have heard or if you guys even know or care of, but Jenna Marbles announces that she's quitting YouTube. She apologized for her blackface videos that she made in the past. Not only her blackface, but also too making racist rap videos. We ain't even gonna get into that. Sir, it should not take for her to come out for you to do that. And also too, like, what is going on YouTube right now? Like, we are literally living in a twilight zone. Like, I'm just lost for words how all of these pedos and these white racist people can get millions of subscribers and views and money, but all these black YouTubers don't even get pushed through the fucking algorithm.
And I agree. And that's why I'm making this video. I saw Jenna Marbles' video. Blackface was something that I did a lot Like, I did it a lot on my channel, and there's no excuse for it. There's literally no excuse. I made a video 6 years ago talking about it, and I gave excuses, and I knew it was wrong, and I knew I would never wanted to do it again, but I didn't do the work. I didn't actually look into the history of it and why it's so wrong and why people were so upset. Because my excuse, I was just being funny. I love black people. I'm not racist. I was trying to be funny. All of that is stupid. I've had a lot of pain. I've had a lot of bad things happen to me. I've had a lot of issues with my family. And I took that pain and I turned it into jokes. And I think instead of joking about them so much, I probably should have just went to therapy earlier and talked about them. I swear on my life, I am not somebody who would ever talk about a child, like in seriousness. I would never talk about a child in any way that was inappropriate. That is disgusting. That is gross. It is not something I would ever do. It is something I did for shock value or because I thought it was funny or like, oh my God, my child molester character or whatever. It's all gross. And I promise that is not real. That is not me. Have I done sketches where kids were saying crazy things? Yes. Do I regret it?
See, but next time, shake your titties more. And you, take off the jacket and show more. Good job over there.
And Lucy, I checked my statistics and I have a lot of child molesters watching, so can you please eat a cocktail weenie? Do it slow. Oh.
Oh, I like that chocolate, that weenie. Ooh, it tastes so good.
Right now, we must go and kill the Jew. Sorry, I got an ass reply. Is it me, or does Aunt Hitler look fat today? Who wrote that?
I don't know.
One right now. Like, say I want to get rid of, I don't know, all the Jews. How would I do that?
Oh, I'm sorry, we don't make those ones anymore.
What is happening here?
You had asked your fans to start drawing Lauren?
Oh my God.
You've got money?
Lauren, you look beautiful, honey. For my movie, The Collective, and I told them, Shauna, I really want her to have a channel, and she has a lot of fans, and she doesn't know what she's doing, she doesn't know how to make a video, she's black, she doesn't even know how to, she just slaps her keyboard. So they want to...
And now we have people like PewDiePie, which he's already been in a whole bunch of backlash because of some shit that he's been said. Now we see that he's over here defending Jenna Marbles and is upset that we are pretty much canceling her and taking her out of YouTube. Sir, nobody took her out of here. She decided to take it down, and she decided on herself to go ahead and stop her YouTube. She came out before the Backlash was even about to come. She did that shit and did it all willingly and heartily. Hers, you could tell it was sincere. His, I don't believe the bullshit. And so, this article came out in 2014. They had been talking about his racist past, and this is why I say this is just nothing but fake outrage. And honestly, these young kids that are subscribed and watching him, they will be, maybe they'll unsubscribe, but in the next 2 weeks, I'm sure they'll be back onto his page like, oh, I forgive him, he's changed, yada, 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 well, whatever. I don't care. And that's why I say it's a different sector of, there's two different YouTubes. There's black YouTube and there's white YouTube. These pedophiles, these racists, and these people, they can get away with everything and get millions of subscribers and everything else and money, advertisement deals, ads, and they can say whatever they want and get away with it. But when you want to talk about real shit in the black community, demonetized every video. That's why I'm saying, support your black YouTubers, because YouTube, they will demonetize your ass so quickly if you even put black in your fucking bio. You can't even put it in the title. This is why I'm saying, if you support your black YouTubers, donate, do everything you can, because till this day, these white people are still going to be running this shit, and it's all going to be filled with pedophiles. So that is my commentary on this. I hope you guys had liked this podcast. Yeah, all I can say is go and support your YouTubers because they need it. And yeah, I'd like to know what you guys think about this down below. please make sure you like, share, and subscribe.